Welcome to another episode of the Strong Family Project, quick question and answer episode. And I haven't told Mel the question yet because this does fall into my expertise in the industries that I work, but it's a question from Ellie. So we want to thank you for the question. We appreciate parents raising their hand and asking the questions. Thank you very much, Ellie. How do we teach our children about self-defense? Self-defense is a course that we've had for women and children at some of our fitness studios that we own over the years. So I do have some input on it. I just finished a community emergency response training in Colorado Springs that taught us a bunch on how to respond to an emergency situation, including something like a self-defense situation. So there's a couple things. I'm going to say two because these are very short episodes. The first thing is teaching the self-defense in a way that they need to have the confidence that they can protect themselves. And there's usually like a quick class to help build that confidence. It's not necessarily a skill. Yes, you'll learn a couple of skills, a couple of things to gouge, a couple of things to kick in self-defense situations. However, it's also the confidence that you went through that experience and that you can handle it. So you have some tools in your tool belt. You're not going out unequipped. And confidence is a part of it. Now, the back end of confidence is the best thing to do in nearly every situation is physical confrontation is avoid it. There's no posturing. Like at 6'5", 230 pounds, I'm not interested in going down and fighting people. And now if I'm cornered and that's the situation, that's where those tactics would come in. So I don't want that confidence to come to a level like, all right, now I'm going to go down and bonk some heads together. The other side of it to teach them about self-defense is you don't have to attend every fight you're invited to, and you should not attend every fight you're invited to. The people with the most skills avoid most of those situations, and that's what they teach, taken directly from the class. And my last piece on it, before I pass it over to Mel and her thoughts, is it's not only self-defense, it is also fitness, self-care, that confidence that comes outside of the actual tactics of gouging, twisting, and bending. I realized this doing the CERT class just recently, the community emergency response training, is that I have significantly less skills than most of the responders. I'm just learning about it. However, in the situations where we pull up in a vehicle and we have to go through these mock scenarios, many of them were so unhealthy that they couldn't get to the second floor of the building to render aid to the person. And that's a tough concept to have. Like, the best way to protect your life isn't necessarily all these tactics. It's to live a strong life. Your mortality rate, if you don't take care of yourself, is significantly higher than if you are in shape. There's just a good Huberman Lab podcast about that as well. Learn the tactics. It'd be great to get a class which builds the confidence. And then on the back end, you teach, don't use it unless you absolutely have to. And then take care of yourself so that if you ever had to, that you can physically respond appropriately.
My reflection was going to simply be those day-to-day things that you do to keep your body healthy. Eating healthy, working out. If you are in good shape, that already builds your confidence and your ability to defend yourself.
Thank you very much for the question, Ellie. I hope that gives you some food for thought. If you have any follow-ups, post them in the comments. Happy to talk some more.